Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the review of 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. Okay, now, let's cut to the chase. For these last two episodes, we have seen Ririsa at her finest moments. There's not one thing we badmouth her at all. And Masamune, being that it's the thing. People gonna look at this guy and like he's a straight up otaku. Everybody gonna look at him like, okay, he's into 2D girls, but not into 3D girls. He's being those 100% otaku life. Now, people find it's weird for the MC to like 2D girls over 3D girls. I mean, yeah, but the thing about him, and I respect him, is that he's dedicated for his love of waifu. He's dedicated to his number one waifu of all. We, as otakus, we have our number one waifus of all time. Past or present, we have got our waifus. My waifu of all time is Hinata Hyuga. And it still is my number one waifu. Now, as you can see in my shrine, you see I got Hinata, I got Sumi from like the girlfriend, that kind of thing. But my point is, we all have our tastes in waifus. And Masamune is the guy who's like, he'll defend his waifu with his life, just how much we defend our waifus with our life. Now, Mikari made her debut last week. And last week was just a childhood friend. Like all rom-coms, we're bound to have the first girl and then the childhood friend. That's anime logic in a nutshell. That's always in rom-coms, where they always have the childhood friends and whatnot. Now, these first two episodes did give us some awkward talks about, Ririsa's being in a 69 position. Attractive, by the way. We always argue about her being over Kitagawa in the cosplay department, which, by the way, is taking the cake. Because if you look at My Dress Up Darling, sure, we saw Kitagawa dress up in outfits that makes us want to say, oh my god. Especially the succubus thing and that bed scene that was bouncing. Remember that scene? I sure do. The quality of that was amazing. So, we're now getting to these three episodes, and I gotta say, I effing love it. So, without further ado, let's get right to it, the review of 2.5 Dimensional Seduction Episode 3. Okay. Now, Ririsa, Masamune, and Mikari. You know something about this? I feel that this is what cosplaying is all about for us. I've cosplayed once. I didn't quite get into it. Because I'm not good with the sewing like everybody else here. Ririsa, she's good with making outfits. I wish, it's funny, if they made it a crossover episode, you know what they do with crossovers? Like, I still want to see Zom 100. Zom 100 crossover with High School of the Dead. Or maybe Gakurashi crossover with Zom 100. But I do want to see those crossovers. Can you imagine the crossover with 2.5 Seduction and My Dress Up Darling? Just imagine how great that would be if two of those these two crossovers just merge. So Masamune and Ririsa, I like how it starts off right after this. So Masamune and Ririsa got into like otaku mode. And, Mikari wants to be noticed, so she's like, okay, they were like, oh, you could dress up as the waifu's Lily's friend, the other friend. Now, granted, she wants to dress up like Lily, because if you look at Mikari hair, she wants to dress up like Lily to have Masamune see her like, oh my god, you're attractive. But it's always the anime thing where the boobs are really important. So Ririsa's like, here, you can take my outfit, but her boobs is big compared to Mikari. So, it's one of those things where, it's one of those anime characters where they look at the girl's boobs and like, okay, I'm jealous. It's those common thing. So they have her dressed up in those little devilish outfits. And I do like the cosplay gestures of Mikari and Ririsa's cosplay outfit. It was fantastic. I love it. You gotta applaud Ririsa's outfits. You gotta applaud her research when it comes to this show. You gotta applaud how she put a lot of details in this outfit. Kind of like how Gojo from My Dress Up Darling put a lot of work in Kitagawa's outfits, and I love that as well. But Ririsa did it more better than I thought. I mean, she put the details in the details, like for real. As for Masamune, can I say this guy? Can I say honestly, watching this? This guy is living the motherfucking dream. Think about it. Guy loves his waifu. he got a second girl he likes, and you have two girls, a girl who's obsessed with the show, an otaku by the way, and you got one as a childhood friend. And they dress up as two of your favorite characters, two of your favorite girls of the series. You are living the motherfucking dream. You could smash both of them. Think about this. Think about this for us guys. Sorry, I'm kind of spinning, but it's kind of true. Think about this, guys. Imagine you're sitting down. Imagine you're in a club and you got two girls in your club dressing up as your favorite top two waifus. Imagine that. Or have both of them dress up as your favorite waifus. If you think about it, that's living the dream. That's living the dream for all of us. Think about it. Just think about it. You in a room with two girls dressed up as your favorite waifus. Boom. All said and done. It's like you're smashing your favorite character. I'm sorry. I'm going way over the top. But for Masamune, see Mikari in the outfit, he went in. Like, he loves the character, not Mikari. You know what I mean? The way how he profounded, he's like, I like you. So technically, he likes the character, but not the person wearing the costume. You know what I mean? But that's here and there. So they did a photo op thing, and they went a little moaning. There was some moaning going on, kind of like how the Food Wars does it. But, grabbing the boobs for each other for power. And both their outfits got stuck that to a point Masamune got nosebleed out of it just to see them, boom, their bra tops come off. Nosebleed and all. So Ririsa and Masamune, they stay up all night working on editing this project though. And that scene where he got Ririsa pushed to a wall because the janitor heard the noise, you sense that love. You sense that. That's the first time she got seductive. She got that lip, that lip moving, and she saw it all. She saw it all. But this is one of those episodes where it's cosplaying at its finest, and it is. Now, here's the thing. We're 3 episodes in. Everybody's asking themselves, where's the etchiness? Like, it's just not. Here's the thing. They balancing the story and the etchiness because 2.5 dimensional seduction. The whole premise of this show, just by me reading, not reading, just by watching it, just shows me that the whole premise of this is just cosplaying. Yeah, there'll be some seduction moments where they take off their clothes. You can see the backside of them, maybe the groping of the boobs, just posing, all those kind of things. That's the whole premise of it, is cosplaying. When you're cosplaying, you gotta pose. And yeah, the etchiness of this is not as high level volume of etchiness. Like the high school DxDs of the world, the Two Love Rules of the world, the Shimamano Testament of the world, the Sekires of the world. There are a lot of high level etchiness. But this right here is like, okay, it's not as crazy, man. It's not as crazy etchy. This is like, I'll say 4 to 5 etchiness. Now, it could go a little higher. It can go a little higher if they bring out more people into it. And the more fan service it might go as well. We shall see. Kind of like how the Cafe Goddess and its tourists, their fan service is not as high yet. Their fan service is like, what, a 7? But for this 2.5 dimensional reduction, it is. Now, I'll say this. Given the fact that it's 3 episodes in, I will say this. This is like 5th in terms of talk of the summer. I feel like summer 2024 is the weirdest thing this summer. Because if you think about it, Days with my stepsister, Alia who speaks in Russian with the sister vibe, and then you got Oshinoko season 2 with the twin vibe. So now it's like this whole thing is just dealing with siblings love. Sibling and step-sibling love. This is the Yushoga no Sora era of summer 2024. I'm sorry. Ah, damn it. I meant that bad. I take that back. I don't want to say that, but it's kind of true. It's kind of true. If you think about it. Days with my stepsister. Alia who speaks in Russian. And then you got Oshinoko season 2. All these things in this is the Yushoga no Sora era. And trust me when I say this, you don't want to watch it. I got fooled by watching that show. But I'm off topic here. But overall, though, episode 3 did give us some, you know, not awful. They gave us some wonderful moments. You know, Ririsa and Mikari getting into character of cosplaying. Mikari is starting to get the vibe of cosplaying, and seeing them being their seductive ways in their cosplay outfit, in their devilish outfit, and they posing, all that stuff. It really is nice to see that. So yeah. Now, I look forward for next week's episode 2.5, Dimensional Seduction, and let's see where this goes in this whole dramatic fan service, well, not high fan service, but let's see where this goes as Masamune and Ririsa gets ready for this big project to show their love for cosplay, and Lilith will live on, and he still loves his waifu still. So I look forward for next week's episode of it, and I'm sure you will.